Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do some Q&A of my object show. Since there weren't that many questions to really answer, I'm going to have to make these sections a little longer so the video isn't 1 minute or so. Alright, let's begin. Will there be a Season 3? As you saw in one of my previous videos, Season 3 will be happening. I actually was struggling when making Season 2, like in the earlier days during its revival, if I even wanted to make a Season 3, because I had to manage, high school and other stuff like that. But eventually, I'm thinking of making a Season 3. It's in production right now, none of the episodes are being made. That's gonna happen like sometime during when Season 2 is ended. I'm thinking of having the show like actual people to help me and all this stuff. So yes, it's gonna happen sometime. Just you wait. Okay, second question. What was your favorite episode making? That's actually really a tough one. There's a lot of good episodes in there that I all really like. If I absolutely had to choose, in either between episode 10 because of the merge and it was like the illumination I've been wanting to make for a very long time. In fact, I wanted to make it so long again when I was back in production for Season 2 when it was like sometime in the earlier days when I was starting 8th grade or something like that. I wanted to make that elimination. It was really suspenseful and I thought it was done real good. And my second favorite episode making was episode 3 of Season 2. I mean, there's not really any surprise to that. It was a revival and there was a lot of stuff I had to remember from the past. And overall, I feel like that actually helped build up the characters' personalities more. So yeah, those are my two favorites from the season. Next one, why did Green Jr. crash out in episode 6? I'm gonna keep this one very brief because this is pretty much a big spoiler for the show in the finale. I'm not sure if that's really a big spoiler, but only me and RG Energy really knows. A few family members knows what's gonna happen, but I'm getting off track. He crashed out at last episode because simple. Magnet just gave off his wires or something like that. Now, that is a main reason, however, that's not the very main reason. You'll see when the show's finale comes out. Just you wait. Next question. Who's your favorite character from the show? That's actually a really easy one compared to some of the others. My favorite for a while was Pop-Tart, and it was RG Energy's favorite. It still is his. But my favorite in recent times, like, say last year, yeah, but ever since the start of this year, and maybe sometime last year, I really liked Furnace. She's been my favorite for a while now. I have no particular reason, but I'm thinking of building up her story. Not to say that I'm rigging her to win. Not saying that she's gonna win or not gonna win. I'm still gonna keep that anonymous. But yes, very good question too. Alright, the last question for today's video. Return to flower.
But, what?
And that's all for today. It was really fun making this Q&A, and I hope I could do another one in the future. If you guys do want me to make another Q&A, I'll make one when the Season 2 for my show was done. Episode 14 has done its writing stage and is on to parts of the animation. See you then!